Hello, we should be live. How's it going? I didn't expect to be streaming today. I was at the pub with the Arrow. So I've had a few drinks. I'm sure this will be fine, and I will be excellent at remembering how to speak Russian to do this. Just got to set my chat thing. Right, server sorted. Got the chat server up so I can read chat. Nice. Hi Philip, hi Flynn, Haley, Lewis. Right, I'll hop into Discord as well. That's not working. Why is that not working? I'll just fix that quickly. There we go. Perfect. Go to Warzone. I did actually finish the event earlier before I went out. I just remembered that I hadn't done it and I quickly hopped on, so I did that. But now there's new stuff happening. There's a new event going on. The endowment got your 6th thing. So what do you do with this? Is it just loot forecasts, restock, activate 10 UAVs, complete 7 contracts? Fine, load of stuff. Oh, you get a horrible reward for doing this. But okay. And then there's the endowment thing, which you can pay £16 to get this. It's kind of okay. But yeah, that's not what we're here for. We are here to do Easter eggs. So Flynn, if you want to join, I will invite you. Hello. Oh, you're there. You're very quiet for some reason. I don't know why.
Hello, can you hear me now?
Oh, yeah, that's better. Cool. Yeah, we will hop in and see what we can find. I might turn my webcam off for this. I don't know.
Yeah, no problem.
Because I want to record it. I'll leave the webcam on so I start recording. So we'll do Bunker 11 first. I vaguely remember how to do that. I'll try and record it as I go so then I don't have to add commentary later. So, supposedly, for anyone who's just joining, what's happening is Call of Duty decided to do an update while I was at the pub, which is mean of them. They definitely shouldn't be allowed to do that. But Bunker 11 is live, City Hall Easter egg is live. And then, is anything else live?
Bunker 0 has a new keypad combination, which we don't know.
Okay.
Bunker 1 is opened with the calendar combination to the left-hand side of it.
Okay.
A few more bunkers are now opened with a blue keycard instead of it used to being a red keycard.
Okay.
And yeah, that's currently where we are.
So, there's a map here. I can put that on my other screen. There we go. So we can find where the activation phones are and stuff. That's good, because Cassian's map will help me find all the things. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, or 9. And the ones that sound familiar,
Enemies are
I can't
dropping into
remember.
the
There's
area.
2 of them that
Watch the
sound
sky.
quite similar. It might be like 3 and 9, where it shouldn't sound similar, but it actually does.
Yes,
Yeah.
and 7 kind of sound familiar to me as well, like 6 and 7.
Yeah.
So I have the kind of
Cheat
translation
sheets.
here on my phone as well. So
Yeah.
yeah, a little cheat sheet.
Right, we'll try it on. Pop your subtitles on and it'll be the Cyrillic to read. Okay, I'll double check that those are on. Subtitles all on, right. Yeah, but I'm not going to recognize this Cyrillic, I don't think. But it's a good tip, unless... Well, I'm going to turn my webcam off, chat, just for benefits. Right, let's go do it. Right, I'm going to record some stuff. So I'm going to land at the activation phone that's like in this building. I don't know if you want to go maybe to the one that's near
I'll
Bunker
go
11.
to TV station. I'll go to
Okay,
the
yeah,
activation
that's
phone
fine.
at TV station.
Cool. Right, I'm just going to start recording some stuff.
Cash is your
Hello and welcome back to Warzone, where we have some bunkers opening. Kind of unexpected right now, but you can do the Bunker 11 Easter egg right now, as well as a bunch of other secret stuff that's going on. But here I'm going to show you how to open up Bunker 11 in 2025. So the first step is you need to go to an activation phone. There's a bunch of them. I'll put this map up on the screen now that Cassian on my Discord made. I'm going to head to this building and hope that it's there. And basically you're looking for a ringing phone at one of these locations. It's random which one it's going to be. It might not be the same one for you in your game as it is for me in mine. It really helps if you have subtitles turned on. So I have a phone there.
Phone ringing.
No. Mine's not.
Right, I'll check.
Oh yeah, I've got numbers. Bosem Tavine set.
Counter UAV inbound.
Right, can someone just tell me what those are? Bosem Tavine, so that's 8. And I'll do it again. The first number is 8. Chat, can you write this down? So it's 8. 3 is 3. And 6. 836. It's 836. So, basically, once you've listened to this code, you can get the 3 Russian numbers that are in it. If you've got subtitles on, you can read them. If you listen out to them, you can listen to them. So it's Voicim, 3, and set. So it's 836. So now we need to go to the phones for 8, 3, and 6. There's somebody in my building, which is a little bit scary. Right.
I have a helicopter. Would you like me to pick you up?
Yeah, that'd be great. So then we can just go to all of them. So 8, the activation phone for 8 is over in hospital. 3 is at the back of quarry, and 6 is in the air traffic control tower, which might be a little bit tricky. So let's go over to them. Now we need to do these in order, as far as I know. So we'll go over to hospital first. I'll tag it on the map for you. It's like you go in this entrance, don't you, I think? Yeah. So, what you need to do is get the 3 numbers from your activation phone. Like I said, it might not be the activation phone. It might be one of the others that's on the map. That will read out 3 Russian numbers to you. And then you need to go and interact with the 3 phones that correspond to those numbers. There's 10 phones in total. They go from 0 up to 9. You need to just go and interact with each one in turn to try and complete the code and unlock Bunker 11. So we're heading to the first one, which is 8, which is in hospital. So I'm going to jump out here. You just jump down here and go up to reception. I will later in the video show you where all of these phones are, but there's one. And you hear there's some Morse code there. That is the Morse code for 8. So now I'm going to hop back in the helicopter. This is super helpful if you have a helicopter, and even more helpful if you have a teammate who can do this. Now, next one is 3, which is at the back of the quarry. Whereabouts in the quarry is this one? I can't remember this one.
Very back. I know where this telephone is if you need me to show you. It's kind of like in the back, kind of like a steel kind of building.
Yeah, but where is it in that building?
In the computer console, like, you know where the main terminal is? It's like you launch rockets from it. It's like a rocket kind of launch console. The telephone's like on the table beside it.
Oh, I don't really remember, but I'll have a look.
The second you walk in the door, you'll know what I mean. It's just like the big kind of console.
Mm-hmm. Right, so we're heading on over here. So now we're heading to number 3, which is in this building at the back. Flying in, hoping the helicopter doesn't get shot down too much. So I'll hop out here. Try and clamber my way up. So, oh yeah, use phone. It's just here on this desk. So that is the Morse code for 3. And then we're going to hop out and go to 6, which is the air traffic control tower, which obviously a little bit scarier because lots of people go there. So I'll just tag that. So this is 6. It's right at the top of the air traffic control tower. So we need to make sure that we can take it. This was always the trickiest one to get. This is the most dangerous one to get. So yeah, at the end of this, after we've actually got into the bunker, then maybe if we just go around all of the phones and I can show people where all of the numbered phones
no
are.
problem.
I'll try, if you can fly fairly high over this, I'll try and parachute into it.
Yeah, no worries. I was just gonna try angle it so like I'll kind of like.
It's
have it
easier, I
instead
think,
of
to
just drop off.
parachute in rather than...
Yeah, no problem. I'll get some height. There's a sniper
I'll
in
go
the tower.
from... In the tower?
Yeah, there's a sniper in the air traffic control tower.
Okay, I'm gonna go for it.
Do you want me to drop down and try help?
Maybe. Yeah, he's right here.
Yeah, it's two. Yeah, it's two.
Oh, I didn't get either of them. This is gonna be a pain. Well, we'll just try and get there. I'm so far away. I've literally spawned at the other side of the map. There's no more helicopters. God damn it. Yeah, we should have gone in at the same time then. I guess you just jumped out of the helicopter, didn't you? So it was tricky to
Bad
time
for
it.
me, yeah.
Oh no, I stopped on top when you said there were snipers, so I was hesitated a
Yeah,
bit.
no, it's my bad. My bad.
No. Right, take that. It's gonna be tricky to do. I do have 2 million apparently, so if I go to a buy, I might be able to get a precision. We will deal with the access cards and stuff later.
Enemy deployed an advanced UAV.
I'm gonna go to that thing at the end, and then... Oh, we're getting sniped at. Oh, I'm gonna die from the sniper. Why is Plunder so vicious?
I have an airstrike. I'm about to pick one up off a crate.
Nice.
Enemy advanced UAV is active. Enemy UAV
Is there a
online.
zip line up to the top of this? I can't even remember.
I'm not sure. I know it's the elevator shaft. I'm not sure on the outside.
Why can't I pick up this? Can anyone tell? Is there a zip line that goes up there on the outside? I've got a bunker buster. So we could do both.
Yeah. Hang on, I'll just get up on top of this mound of dirt and I should have an angle to throw in the airstrike.
Yeah, right. Don't do it yet.
Yeah, I have
Okay.
eyes on the air traffic control tower. I'm good to throw the airstrike
I'm
in
getting
whenever.
sniped. I don't know. Do you not want to get closer so we can attack it together, or
Oh yeah, sorry.
are we going to try and kill them?
Yeah, so I'll be up to you now in about 20 seconds. I'll just grab this vehicle.
Counter UAV available for tasking.
Focus is in
Right,
position,
let's see,
deploying
we'll,
ECM.
I figure if you call an airstrike when we're in it, and then I call a bunker buster on the lift shaft, then you can go up through the lift, if that makes sense. Because
Sounds good, yeah.
the bunker buster won't hurt you. It's just whether there's mines up there is the only problem, but...
Bro.
Right. Tell me when you
This
want
is
to call it.
Focus. We are bingo fuel.
So you're going to have to
I'm gonna
call it.
him.
for
My
about-
airstrike now in 2
Call it
seconds.
like halfway
1,
up.
Hunt
yeah.
enemy squads, take
Two.
their cash. Let's get
Right, I've called the
after it.
bunker buster in.
Yeah, going up.
Hit someone.
Oh my god. There was like 4 mines down the bottom, yeah. Still
Now I
taking
can-
damage, but yeah, he's just throwing more mines at the elevator shaft now.
There's not really a way for us to get up here, is there?
Hang on, they're hit that. They do have eyes on like the bottom of the shaft. Hopefully, I can kind of drop into the top now.
Yeah, if you do drop up, let me know.
I'm gonna drop up top.
Okay.
I'm on top now. Taking out my weapon.
Crap, I'm dead. I'll drop on top with you. And we can at least drop down at the same time. Got 10 seconds. Oh no. Can you get back up there? Oh, you dropped off the top. Why?
Yeah. I just when you died, I just kind of dropped off the top. I thought they were just gonna come to me then, but just morely a panic than anything. Tipping up the bottom.
Yeah. Oh god, I just fell. I just fell. Oh, there's one up there on the right. Yeah, we're doing this very badly, I think. Right, can we both land on the top? Oh no, we're going to land miles away, aren't we? Yep, we land miles away. Literally about as far away as we possibly could. Oh. This is bad. But we've got the phone that is the most difficult one to get because it's off air traffic control and there's 2 people up there. And they are holding it and we are doing a terrible job of trying to stop them. I guess I can take this motorbike. Oh god, oh, I just broke my legs. Oh no, it's a bit more interesting to try and get this mine scrambler rather than just giving up immediately. It's not like we're in a crazy rush, like all of this already been done. Oh, I can't even afford anything. I just don't get what we're going to do when we're there. Like, we can't afford...
I was just gonna go over to this buy station just the top of the runway and maybe drop money for both of us to get like an airstrike or something. Or maybe a
But we
bunker
can't call 2 airstrikes at the same time. And yeah, if we do a bunker buster, like we have the same problem that we had before, that
yeah.
Your precision airstrike did nothing, my bunker buster did a tiny hit of them. Hey Johnny, how's it going on? Well, no, I've had to learn this knowledge again. So I'm old and cannot stand it. And how dare they open a bunker? So I literally just went to the... I was just talking about you, because we just went to the pub with Ian. And then it was...
My game is glitching out.
Enemy UAV overhead.
What are you doing? You
I
bought a
was trying to buy
UAV.
like an airstrike or something, but
Why'd
I
you
have
buy...
a UAV. That's what I already had. I was just trying to buy an airstrike. There's no airstrikes at buy station.
There's a bunker buster or precision airstrike. You just don't have enough money.
50,000.
Take it down and secure that cash.
Well, we've run out of time anyway. Well, that sucks. No, might as well go, because we're not going to get it done in 3 minutes. Oh, I have to start the whole thing again. Yeah, the bunkers will be available in any. No one likes a pedant, Lewis. Oh, that's a shame. So it started off well.
I just can't believe they didn't move. They just stayed there the whole time.
Well, I mean, that's what people do. Isn't it? Right. Want to go to the same ones again.
Yeah.
Well, I suppose actually it might be good to go to a different activation phone. Yeah, maybe I'll go to a different one just because. And I get footage of a few more. I'll go to that one, the car dealership near airport, I think. Don't really know where it is, but I'll find it, I'm sure. It's interesting that there's two bunkers that we
We're
don't
headed
know
to
the
the
numbers
war
for.
zone. Get geared up.
But I feel like this is the one that people will be more excited about.
Yeah, it's interesting as well with Bunker Zero because that has like the new kind of symbol outside of it as well.
Hmm. Wonder if there's something in Rebirth for it.
Yeah.
Alright. Let's
All
try.
stations, green light. We're deploying to the war zone.
Mm-hmm. Wicklow out. We're going to go through it all in this stream, so watch this space. Alright, I'll do a bit of recording again. Hello and welcome back to Warzone, where unexpectedly the bunkers have reopened, and quite a few of the bunkers have reopened. So in this video we're going to be tackling Bunker 11. It's the same method to open it as it was before, but as a catch-up for anyone who can't remember, or maybe people who didn't do it the first time round, the first step is that we need to find an activation phone. So there's this map that Cassian on my Discord made, with a ton of different locations for it. It's helpful if you've got a couple of different people looking for them, but basically you're looking for a phone that might be ringing, or you can go to these phones and interact with them and see if they give you a code. So I'm going to go down to this one in the car dealership near airport. This is a possible activation. We just need to go and try this one out. And what we're hoping for is that there will be a Russian voice with some instructions. So first of all, we're looking for a phone. So just look around in all of these buildings where you've got locations on the map. You're looking for a phone. You should have an interact prompt on. Somewhere in here. I don't know if I've ever been to this activation phone before. There's always a few that I would go to rather than others. Not there, not there. Pick up a self-res, that could be useful. Where is this activation phone? There's nothing there. Is that the one that maybe you're meant to interact with? If you can't interact with it, is it just blank?
It just has like a dead tone when you answer it. It just goes.
Oh, so it is a phone.
Second story, third room from the right, I think it is.
I'm just looking around all of them. That's it. And it's ringing. So this one's ringing. If I answer it. Here you go. You can see somebody talking. I think I can hear someone coming as well. So now I need to just listen to the numbers. And we've got...
Enemy soldier incoming.
So that is... 7. Was the first number. I need to try and grab what the others were. So you don't need to wait for it to ring again. You can just interact with it again. And listen up for the numbers. So 7. 9. And 1. 7, 9, and 1. So now we need to get to vehicles and go to the phones, the Morse code phones that correspond to each of those. So the first one, 7, is actually quite close to here in the airport. Now to get to this phone, you want to go right down to the kind of luggage handling bit of the airport underneath. So it's quite an easy one to get to. So if you go into the airport and then you get to these kind of luggage belts, you can follow one along. And then there's this desk here. There's a phone there. Just interact with it. And you'll hear the Morse code for 7. That's how we worked out which phone is the right one to do. Now I need to go to 9. Now you need to make sure you do all of these in order. If you've got someone with you, obviously you can split them up a little bit. So number 9 is... Oh, number 9 is at the dam. So number 9 is at the dam. So now I'm going to drive all the way up to the dam. It's actually in a bit underneath here. I just drove straight into a wall. So let's head on over to number 9 and interact with that one. Obviously, if you have a team, you can do this with each of you doing the phones. Just make sure that you do them in the right order. That's the most important thing. And you can do this in Plunder like I'm doing it now. You can do it in Battle Royale. You can do it in Casual. You won't be able to do this in Ranked. They don't have the Easter eggs enabled in Ranked, sadly. But you can do it in a normal Battle Royale. It's obviously just a bit harder, particularly this Easter egg, because you end up driving all around the map, and the zone can make it really difficult, which is why I'm just doing it in Plunder. So, to get to number 9, you want to go in here. And there's a little kind of control room in here. Should be able to find the phone just here, this sort of brown one. Interact with it, and that is number 9. And now we're looking for number 1. So number 1 is right down in the bank. So we've got to go quite a long way to get down to the bank. Which, conveniently, there's a helicopter there. So I might be able to get down there, do the phone, and then also grab a helicopter to come back up to Bunker 11. So I'm having to drive all the way down to the south of the map, only to come back up to the north of it again. But let's head on down there. Now, obviously, once you've done this Easter egg a few times, you learn which phones correspond to which numbers, and you'll kind of be able to do this a little bit quicker. But until you do that, this map from Cassian is super, super helpful. Gives you everything you need. You've got the cheat sheet for the Russian. If you've got subtitles on, you can match up the Cyrillic to what it is. Or you can just listen to it and hear the sort of phonetic spelling of it. You can match that up instead. But, so the steps so far are go to the activation phones. If the activation phone just has like a dead dial tone, just go find another activation phone. Once you've found one that speaks some Russian to you and then says the code, make sure you note down the code of 3 numbers. Then go to the Morse code phones in the right order. There should be 3 of them. And once you've done the 3rd one, if you've done it correctly, you should get like a little confirmation noise. So, for this one in Bank, we want to be going kind of to the front door is probably the easiest way to do this. But since I'm getting shot from that tall building, yeah, it probably will be the easiest way, actually. I might go around into this bit here and just run up. And then if you hop through and go to this office over here, just listen out for the confirmation. Hear that little do-do-do-do? That means it worked. So now the next step is just to go to Bunker 11. So it sounds like someone's opening the vault down there. But we are not fussed about that. We're going to be running up the stairs to get that helicopter off the roof. And hopefully we won't get sniped. Oh, it doesn't matter too much. Because if we get sniped, we can obviously just go run to the... we can run to the bunker. Right, so now we are in the helicopter, and we're going to fly all the way up to Bunker 11, which is right in the north of the map. So this is all the way up here, sort of behind this fire station near those rocks. That's where we're going to be heading. Now, this won't be unlocked until you followed these steps. You can't just go straight to the bunker or anything like that. And if you're thinking, oh, I'm just going to wait for somebody else to do it and then I'll open the bunker, it also doesn't actually work like that either. The person who has interacted with the phones, or the team that has interacted with the phones, have to be the one to interact with the bunker door, otherwise it won't open. Obviously, it used to be when there was a blueprint here, the mud drawer, but... Oh, I've got a missile incoming. That didn't work. I might get killed now. Yep.
Drop down to mine. Oh.
So I'll just respawn. Thankfully, Flynn's also in a helicopter and will be somewhere near Bunker 11, so I should spawn close enough to be able to fly over there. In 15 seconds. This isn't one where you get any kind of... This isn't one where you get any kind of inventory item, so you don't have to worry about dropping it. So what are you saying, Flynn?
It's flared, but still the rocket hit me.
Yeah. Oh, did you die?
Yeah.
Oh, you died? Oh. Okay. So we've both lost our helicopters. So now we need to drive up there. Yeah, sorry, I should have said to you earlier, it would have been better if you'd just gone to Bunker 11. Sort of hold it a bit.
Supply crates are restocked. Advise you to load up now.
Yeah, Goku. I'm having lots of fun now in stream having an Easter egg that I worked on and solved years ago, now being explained to me by other people. Tis the nature of the internet. Men want to explain things. Even to the people that found them.
Enemy advanced UAV is active.
Yeah, this was before I was really streaming Call of Duty builds. So, Bunker 11 is up here in the northeast of the map. So you can see up here, just near where that fire station is. It's just up here. And if you have completed everything properly, you would have heard that chime, and that means this green light will be on. It's red if it didn't work. Then interact with the keypad, and the bunker door will open. It will slowly open. Maybe get a little screenshot while this is opening. Obviously, if people are hovering around waiting for you, it can be a bit of a pain. So, if you go into Bunker 11, there's a few different things down here. Sadly, there's no blueprint anymore. There's a bunch of boxes that you can open. There's this side room with some computer screens freaking out. You can choose to reboot that if you want. Doesn't seem to do much like it didn't before. You can hear some noises and stuff, and the screens change a little bit. Just like this is what happened when we did it in the original Easter egg back in 2020. Intruders alert in missile room. Toxic gas release. Intruders position released. Oh, we actually got a UAV ping from that. I'm not sure if that was the same as it was before. So it looks like it gave us a UAV ping. And then you can go in this room where there is a countdown. The countdown's only on one screen, which is a little bit odd. I feel like it used to be on both. But this will keep on going down. And then it gets to 2, and then it just resets for whatever reason. There's not a lot you can do in here. Just some stuff you could look at. That's a very unusual painting, maybe. The second bunker door isn't here anymore, so there's no second keypad or anything like that, like we had in the old days of Verdansk. And then if you go into this room, this is where there used to be the mud drawer. Right now, there's just a plain old C9, so nothing fancy here. You also used to be able to get a death machine, which was pretty cool. But there's nothing like that anymore. There is some orange boxes, which I guess that's kind of nice. Don't think there's anything else. And then if you go through this little hole down here, you can see there is a sort of smoke-filled room. And this is new for this version of the Easter egg. There is now Specialist. So this is a way you can get Specialist even in Battle Royale. So you can equip that. You will now have Specialist. You can see it in the bottom right there. And there's this button here. Press the shiny red button. If you hold interact on that, it will clear out the smoke from this room. And you can see there is what looks to be a nuclear warhead, like the tip of a missile, over in that room. And that is the Easter egg, essentially. That's it done. You can keep on interacting with the button if you want, but it doesn't do anything else. Sadly, I don't think there's anything else to do as far as we know. If anyone else finds anything else to interact with in here, please let us know. But I don't think there's anything. As far as I know, there's only one specialist for your team, so you only get one person specialist, sadly. You don't all get specialist or anything like that. But a bunch of orange boxes and stuff. Like I said, even after you press the red button... Oh, now you can see... That's weird. You can only see that screen sometimes. But yeah, that one's going to keep on ticking down. I don't think these paintings have any particular relevance or anything on a chalkboard. I know in previous versions of this Easter egg, people used to make a big deal of this kind of graffiti, like 324, 517, and there's a couple of other pieces around. There's the 517 thing again. I wouldn't pay too much attention to that. Like this 209, A14, we've actually seen those bits of graffiti all over the map before. Like this isn't a particularly new thing. It's just a reused asset that they have. Can you reboot the computer again? Is that going to give us another UAV ping maybe? Welcome, system ready. There we go, another UAV ping. Intruders light missile room, toxic gas release, intruders position release. So this is a way to get UAV pings, which I think that's new. I can't remember it doing that before. But that's about it. Right, for the rest of this Easter egg, what we'll do is just quickly show you the location of the other phones. Well, we'll show you all of the phones that we can and where to get them based on the numbers that you get. So, the first one is 0.
Also, buddy, sorry to interject. Some of those photos that are down there are also in the City Hall Easter egg. They're like the photos that you'd use.
Oh yeah, they're just reused assets. Yeah. Just reused photos, but I don't think there's any meaning to them. Right.
No.
Go 0 is like this building, I think, isn't it?
Yep.
So I'll just go to all of these and read them. Oh, is it that one?
Hostile UAV in the area.
Is it? Someone's here.
Enemy UAV.
Okay. Casually kill them too. That's not. It must be this one.
Enemy advanced UAV is active.
Is it this one? Which one is it? It's one of these bloody buildings.
Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
I thought it was that one. There's not even a phone in there. Are you fighting someone?
Just fighting a couple of dudes.
Oh, is it this one? Yes, this one. Right. So, number 0 is here on the map, so just in the kind of southern part of military base where there's all of these tiny little offices. If you go up the stairs into this building and then go through the door, You can see the phone is just here. That you can interact with. It already makes that chime because we've already completed the Easter egg. Normally, it would do the Morse code for 0. Right, I've already done 1. So where's 2? It's in... Oh yeah, that building. Which building of these is it in?
Enemy dropping into the AO.
Perpetual problem of doing small maps is it is the circle covers 2 buildings. Was there an advanced UAV on the cabinet where Countdown was? Was there? I'll go back and have a look. You didn't pick up an advanced UAV, did you, Flynn?
Nope.
The enemy's about to complete their objective. Shut them down.
To do the other side of a different game. Not 100%, but it looked like it.
All stations, enemy attack helo is in the area. Target that bird and secure the cache.
I'm just stuck here. I'm just trying to get out, but I'm still fighting these dudes. There we go.
On the cabinet? What, here? On the cabinet where the Countdown was. I don't think there's anything. Not this room. You said where the Countdown was. That's where the Countdown was. Oh yeah, there. Yeah, you're right. Also, in this room where it has the computers that talk about the toxic gas being released and you can do the UAV ping. I missed this the first time, but Canton Gurf in my chat noticed there's a free advanced UAV just sitting on the desk here. So this looks like a permanent spawn as well. So as well as getting the other rewards in here, you will pick up a free advanced UAV. Thank you very much, Canton Gurf. I would have missed that. Good spot. I was just getting ready to go angry with you.
One of the activation phones in the fire station, if you've got that already.
Well, I'm not going to show every activation phone because they're
Okay,
like
no worries.
a bit tedious. Right. I'm just going to quit because we don't have time to do the others. Right, let's just tag that video as Bunker 11. Bunker 11. EE complete. And what phones did we do? 0 and that's it. Oh, 0 1 0 7 9 1. So we need to do 2 3 4 5 6 and 8.
Well, I'll try and grab a helicopter in this one, just so it's a bit easier for transportation.
I'm gonna go straight to the ATC to do 6.
No problem yet. Sounds good.
Did you climb under the wall for specialist? Yes. Of course. Oh, Hydro, you asked the question that I answered without even thinking about it. That's great. Did you get a prompt on Magic Box? No. It's just the other prompts going to do it. Have I completed a lap of streaming? Yeah, we're just going back to doing Easter eggs that I've done before now. Yeah, the first time we did this, it was you, me, and Name Gear did it, wasn't it, Johnny? Back in the day, I think on the original stream we're there. And there's some spectacular rescue. I think you did a spectacular rescue. I think me and Name Gear went in and got shot by someone that was outside. And then you turned up in a helicopter or something, or a truck outside and killed them all. Saved us the first time we got in here. Oh, this is more difficult because I'm a tiny bit drunk. Not a lot drunk, but I am a tiny bit drunk. And this makes this all a bit trickier. Right. I'm probably going to have to redo all the voiceover, I think.
I think it sounds good. You sound wavy. Sounds fluid with it. Sounds
Oh
good.
yeah, it's like more. I'm gonna have to redo the voiceover more just because I'm like figuring out stuff as I go. Like I could edit it together, but it'll probably just be easier to redo it.
Yeah.
It's on Call of Duty for releasing this on a random Thursday evening.
Yeah.
With no warning. Yeah, so I'm gonna go to 6 and try and go in the ATC and get it. Yeah, the flight path is so far away from it.
Playtime's over. Stand by for deployment.
I can never
to the war
remember
zone.
which thing it is. It's like one of... There's so many phones in here. Not that one. I might redo the beginning bit now. Hello and welcome back to Warzone, where a lot of the bunkers have just reopened, and that includes the Bunker 11 Easter egg, as well as the City Hall Easter egg. Wait. Oh, wait. If the City Hall Easter egg's open, that means the trains are back.
No, you can go down into the station, but there's
Yeah.
no train there.
Is to secure as much cash as possible.
Oh, sorry, there's like the train carriage that's there, but no train comes like. You
But how
don't
then
go
do you
like,
get
the
to the
other
secret
area.
place?
You open one of the side gates.
Oh, that's rubbish. Oh. Yeah, I'll redo it. That's me.
Down there, it's like still like there, but you can't actually then take the train to like the secret area underneath them.
That's rubbish. But it is interesting then that they've changed the Easter egg a lot to make it work. I mean, like Bunker 11, they've just changed the rewards, but... Yeah, I think I'll really need to do the voiceover as well to say about, like, to make it clear about, oh yeah, you don't get the mud dropper anymore. There's no blueprint Easter egg. It's more just a thing you do. Getting specialist and advanced UAV is pretty good.
Yeah.
But it is quite a lot of work to get that. I feel like you could probably... I mean, specialist is different, but... Which bunks have opened? I literally have just got back on. That was my second game, and we were just trying to do the Bunker 11 one, so I haven't started trying to do all the other ones, Fallen Sky. You can see on Discord, they've got a list of all the ones they've done. Right, I'm just going to record now. So, the number 6 phone is probably the trickiest one to get. It is in the ATV tower right at the top here. So you can go into the top bit where often you'll find some snipers. And then one of these phones... Oh, you need to just kill someone who's trying to kill you. There you go. There's a phone there. That is the number 6 one. Now, I know there's somebody on my roof who's going to cause me some problems right now.
2 enemies on the roof.
I might just try and do this again. So the number 6 phone is in the ATC tower in airport. It's a pain to get to because there's always some people shooting in here, but it's just up here. If you interact with it there, you can hear the Morse code for number 6. Right, I'll come to you.
Hey, boat jumped off.
I can't get in because, there we go, I'm in. Right, now we need to go to number 2, which is just here. Or here, I think. Oh, I did the... Yeah, I've done 7, haven't I? That was an easy one. So now I've done 6, 9, 1, 7, and 0.
I want to fly, so you're gonna get a better POV of the area.
Yeah, maybe I'll start recording now. The number 2 phone is just in this set of buildings. So this is just here in this little kind of set of buildings north of TV station. If I just hop out of the helicopter there, it's in this building. Should be able to find like a little office area. I'll just run around. I could have jumped through the window really. And there's a phone. No, is it not that one? It's not the one. I did that wrong. Crap. This one. It's in here somewhere. Which one is it?
Phone's up here.
Oh, is it this one? Okay. I'll jump out. So the number 2 phone is in this building. It's just near the big kind of hotel structure north of TV station. If you go into this building and then just shoot upstairs, it's actually ringing in this game, but you can see a phone just there. Interact with it and then you can hear the little bit of Morse code for number 2. So now we need to go to already done 3. So I did that with the Courier one. Number 4. Yeah, there's that one over here somewhere in the police station, I think. Olympic Jack, thank you very much. I appreciate your membership. Someone else did a membership a little while ago. Sorry, I've been not very good at doing it. James did 5 gift memberships. Thank you very much, James. That's super kind of you. Sorry, I've been a bit preoccupied, but thank you so much, James. That's very generous. Well, number 4. So, number 4 is over in this police station. So, it's the one right on the east side of the map. So, if you just drop into this police station, or obviously you can come in from downstairs. And it's this phone on the sort of first floor, second floor to some people in Europe, I think. But upstairs in the police station, there's a phone here. That is the number 4 phone. Right, let's go to number 5 for the TV station one. Hi, Moises Luan. It's going. Phone 7 is in the airport underneath. If you scroll back a bit, I actually used it when I completed the Easter egg in the last game, Omar. Right, I'll start recording. The number 5 phone is in the TV station. So if you go into TV station, I'm just going to drop in from above. But you can see there's this kind of room down here with lots and lots of things. There's a note in this one now. And then, oh no, I thought this was where the phone was. It's not, oh, is it on one of the desks? Because there's 2 phones in here, isn't there? There's an activation phone and there's a normal phone. Let me find it first.
I think it's on the other side of the room.
Oh, what, is it in that room?
Yeah, I think it's in like the main room.
Oh, in the main room. Yeah, that's what I thought. So I was just going. I can hear it ringing. There we go. So, number 5 is in TV station, right kind of in the center of the map. And you can see it's just here in the big room, the big sort of like room with lots and lots of desks. You can see the phone here. No, this is the activation phone.
Sorry, yeah, no, it's over in the left-hand corner. My apologies, yeah.
What do you mean left-hand
Over,
corner?
like,
I don't know what that means.
Like over here, judging by the map.
Yeah, I thought it was in this room. Oh yes, this one. It was. Oh, I was right the first time. Right.
Cancel that.
Let me go maybe outside to do it. So number 5 is in the TV station. So if you look at the map there, kind of in the middle of the building. No, that's anything. Number 5 is in TV station, kind of in the middle of the map. So if you go in this kind of side door and then go through the double doors and then to the right, you'll find this little room that you can drop in from the ceiling. Then on the back of the room here, you'll see this phone that's ringing right now. Interact with it, and that is the Morse code for number 5. Right, come out. So I've done 6, I've done 7, so it's just 8 that I need to do. Where is he?
One on the roof, and there's one like beneath me, and just the area like here where I died. Yeah, there's one on roof at TV station, and then there's one just in the kind of ground area.
Got one of them, but I can't get the one on the roof, I don't think, very easily. Let's see where it is. We lost the helicopter anyway. Right, so number 9. Where the hell's number 9? Oh, damn, have I done them all? 8. This hospital. Yeah, I've done them all, haven't I?
Yeah, I think so.
Done 0, done 1 at the bank, done 2 at the side bit. Done 3 at the quarry, 4 at the police station, 5 at the TV station, 6 at the ATC, 7 at the airport, 8 down at the hospital, and 9 up at the dam. Yeah, I've done them all. Right, that's all done.
Enemy advanced UAV is active.
Good. Just quickly name that file. Search
Enemy advanced UAV
rest
overhead.
of the numbers. And then that was maybe... What was this video? Oh, it's only 13 seconds long. There's nothing then. Right. What numbers did I do in the first one? It was 3 and
Contractor.
8.
Complete contracts to
There we
secure
go.
payment.
So, what else can we do then? What bunkers are we near? Oh, you can't go on, 'cause there's one seat.
Do
Bunker
bunker
3.
1.
Hostile UAV in the area.
So what's going on at Bunker 3, chat? Is that one that you need a key card to get into?
Yeah, blue key card, I think it is, yeah.
And Bunker 1 you just need a code.
Yeah, from the calendar.
Tempted to put all of this into one big video, but... Or I could split it into lots of videos, who knows? If I do it, and if I split it up into lots of videos, people are going to be like, me. I already know about this, and you don't know about it. Yeah, it's blue and red key cards about. Right, I'll record this one. Another bunker that has opened up is Bunker 1, and for this one you just need a code. So Bunker 1 is down in the southwest of the map. It's quite an easy one to find at the moment because they are not moving the buy stations around, and there's a buy station right on top of this one. So you can see the buy station just up there. This is just here, sort of a little bit north of the racetrack in the southwest corner of the map. This is Bunker 1. You can see the big number there. So if we go in here, you'll be able to see that there is a keypad, and if we interact with the keypad, we need a code, an 8-digit code. Now to get that code, there's actually a calendar over on the side here. How does this help us? Oh, it's April 22nd, 2021. Okay. So to get this code, you can use this calendar here, and you can see on it there's April, which is the 4th month, and the 22nd is circled, and the 22nd is a Thursday. Now this is talking about the destruction of Verdansk. You can see the picture of the nuclear explosion, and the destruction of Verdansk happened on the 22nd of April 2021. So the way they want you to type this in, because it's an American game, is 04 for April, and then 22 for the date, and then 2021. And that is the code, and that will open up Bunker 1. As with all the bunkers, very, very slow opening. We have to wait a little while to open this up. But it is opening, and then after a little bit of delay, we can get in here and have a nose around. So there's some boxes in here. I'm doing this in Plunder again, so there might be slightly different stuff inside. There's a bit of the cipher. Don't get too excited by the cipher page. That's just back from the days in Pawn Takes Pawn. And don't get too excited about this code on the phone. That's actually from a gunfight map Easter egg, from the trench Easter egg, from a very long time ago. But there's some boxes. There is another keypad at the back, but we can't interact with it. It's not even loading in kind of high quality or anything like that. Is there anything else to find in here? Oh, well, there's the RCXD.
It's like an RCXD.
Yeah. There's also the bits of RCXD. There used to be some bits of RCXD way down in the prison shack, which I don't think the RCXD bits are there anymore. But yeah, there is parts of an RCXD. We have seen this in the game before, back with the old bunkers when we used to be able to open up. I'm not sure I would take this as a hint that RCXDs are coming back, but maybe they will. Who knows? We are in a sort of Black Ops year at the moment. Maybe we will be able to get an RCXD again. Is that it? I think there's nothing else to see in here.
No, not really. The cipher on the table, the telephone with the code, and then the RCXD. That's all I really found in here.
I mean, the telephone's nothing. Yeah, there's a couple of bits of cipher. Oh, I'm probably putting this out as well. Also, there's another cipher page from up here, from the Nixie numbers back from the Pontex Spawn days. Again, this is just an old cipher page from something that we've already used. So sadly, nothing super exciting in this bunker. You don't obviously need to work out the code anymore. You can just type the code in straight away. You can just go up to this if you want to get in here and get some free boxes. 04222021, and you'll be able to open it up and get some boxes. With the buy station right above it, it could potentially be a useful way to get a buyback. You know, you're probably going to get a little bit of money from here at least, and there's a decent chance other people won't know about this. So this might be a way to do a little regain if you get in trouble in a Battle Royale game. The cipher might help open Bunker 0 now. Access code is new for that one. I guess you weren't... Were you not around when we did the cipher before Vaughan Sky? The cipher didn't really work like that. Like, the cipher was like 6 different puzzles that we had to put different sets of numbers into, and that would give us other sets of numbers, and then we had to change all of those into something else that we were given at the last moment, and then that corresponding to letters, which ended up giving us like a web address. Yeah, not something that I don't think that would really work. Right, what other things can we do in this one? So we got that one. Oh, Bunker 10. If we can get to Bunker 10, maybe. Is this time? Take this bike.
ATV down here.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, that cipher wasn't designed to give us an 8-digit code at all. And you can't do anything with the cipher without getting all of the numbers from the videos from Pawn Takes Pawn, which, like, that website's not even up anymore, or the videos or anything. So I don't think so. I think the ciphers are just there as like, ooh, remember this. Most of the Easter eggs in this so far seem to be remember this. Oh, so we don't know how to do Bunker 0 yet, do we? I might as well go there quickly and then just be like, oh yeah, we don't know how to do it. So
It's
that is there.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Maybe it could be the code inside Bunker 11, but that's just...
Enemy
What
UAV
code?
Probably.
online.
You know, the one that's on the wall.
That's not an 8-digit code.
Oh, it's not. Okay.
And it's got what? Well, there's a few different ones, and one of them's got an A in it. Yeah, the spray paint's been there since the beginning of the season 3. So I'll record again. Bunker 0 is an interesting one because this does need an 8-digit code, but we don't know what the 8-digit code is. There's these symbols that have been here since the beginning of season 3, since Verdansk came back. Those symbols are very reminiscent of the ones on Rebirth Island, on the newer version of Rebirth Island, with the Easter eggs to do with that and this kind of mysterious hacker character. So maybe there's something on Rebirth Island that might be connected to this in some way. Right now, we don't know. It might be that we're waiting for some other kind of event, some other kind of info drop, or maybe there's something in the game that we just haven't found yet. So if you find a code for 00 or any leads for this, make sure you leave them in the comments below. Right, that's that one. Now we'll go over to Bunker 10. It is a shame there's no blueprint. I hope people don't fixate on that. It's, you know, always annoyed me a bit with Easter eggs, so people only care if there's a reward. No, there's no hidden blueprint in Bunker C. What about today's date?
C9 on the table. There could be the possibility that they add a blueprint to it, maybe. You never
Yeah,
know.
yeah. C9 blueprint would be nice. C9's always pretty good.
Yeah.
I doubt it though.
Yeah.
They did do that with the Rebirth one with the shield, where there was just a normal shield in there. Then they updated it with the blueprint version. But
Yeah. Toxic one, yeah.
yeah. Oh. How do you get the keycards then? Just from boxes?
I'm not 100% sure. I think Brooke was saying he got most of his luck from like boxes inside the bunkers.
Okay. Well, someone's been here.
But yeah, just kind of like golden boxes and stuff like that, I think are the best chance of getting a blue key card.
Someone's been here but has not opened it. That's good. I'm just going to shut the door again so I can pretend it has not been opened. Can you... Oh, there's my ping. Okay. So this is Bunker 10. This is another one that we can open. This is actually one that was important for the story of the original Verdansk. But Bunker 10 is right down here on the south, kind of near this monument, this Spomenik down here. So south of downtown. You can go into Bunker 10. And then this code here, you can see it on Cassian's map in the Discord, is 31547206. And this is just the same code that it was before. Again, once you put that code in, it will open up. You don't have to do anything fancy or special to open this. Obviously, there's some boxes outside it as well. While you're opening these boxes, do keep an eye out for blue or red key cards, which might spawn and let you get access to other stuff. We'll open these up and see if there's anything inside. Nothing so far there. Now, this bunker is a little bit more involved than the others. There's loads and loads of like photographs and things. All of these are kind of reused assets that we've seen elsewhere. But there's a bit more there, so you can see, and there's a desk here with some interesting pictures. That picture in particular is super weird, because that just looks like the corner of prison or something. That's very odd. I don't really know where that is. Maybe the corner of prison? I'll have to have a look into that. But there's also some doors off to the side here, so you can go through here and see there's a bunch of TVs, more boxes, a big sort of missile through that piece of glass. And then you can go through here and it kind of wraps around to another kind of corridor that you can see back there. And then that just wraps back around to the main room. So this is a bit more involved than the other bunkers, a bit more going on. Lots of paintings and things like that. But that's about it for Bunker 10. Sadly, no blueprint or anything like that. Nothing you can do to launch this. The cutscene that kind of ended the intel chain on the original Verdansk ended here in Bunker 10. But there doesn't seem to be much of kind of a nod to that or anything. There doesn't seem to be any extra new information or anything you can look at. There is another keypad here, but this obviously shuttered off, like, and this you can't interact with it. So there's nothing you can do with that part. Right, so there we go. We've done Bunker 10. Oh, it's reversed. Okay. I'll just
Original code just reversed.
Yeah. I might just record that just so I don't forget. So the code for this one is the Bunker 10 code that we used before, but reversed, backwards. Just like the ones for like the prison shack, the TV shack, and the one in Farmlands, where all of those codes have just been reversed and kind of let you into it now if you turn them backwards. That's the same for Bunker 10. There we go. So, the other ones are all keycard ones, and then we've got... So we've got 3 keycard, 3 red keycard, 3 blue... No, how many blue keycard? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 3. 3 red keycard, 3 blue keycard, and then Bunker 3 we don't know how to get into. I might also go and record that one. If we have time, because they seem to be taking their time. I haven't seen any keycards here. No. Anyone who's been getting keycards, where have you been getting them from? Where's this bunker? 4 red and 3 blue. Oh, okay. I can't zoom out on the map right now. Yeah, we just did that. We just did the Bunker 11 Easter egg, Michael. I'll do the City Hall Easter egg on like a fresh game, so I'm just worried it will start it and then run out of time. Which would suck. I don't want to get hit by the train particularly. Yeah. Random loot spawns for keycards. Yeah, if it's just random shirty, it doesn't matter. I'm glad they helped you, Fawn Sky. Wait, this bike's smoking already. It's lost like the tiniest amount of health. Are there people trash talking each other in Plunder? That's quite funny. Shotzi, why do I recognise that name? Record this one.
Enemy advanced UAV overhead.
Okay. So the other mystery that we have is Bunker 3, which might have a person hiding in it right now. That's very steady. Right, so this is Bunker 3, so it's just on the west side of the map, and this one has another keypad, which does need an 8-digit code. But we don't know what this code is. So just like Bunker 0, it's a bit of a mystery. This did used to have some intel in it, this bunker, where you had to come and interact with this laptop to do it. You can't interact with the laptop right now, so it doesn't seem to be anything to do with that. But maybe at some point they'll add the intel, and maybe the intel will tell us the entry code for this. Who knows? Right now, we don't have any way of getting into Bunker 3. But again, just like with Bunker 0, if you do know of a way of getting in here, or if you've got any ideas, make sure you let me know in the comments. I'm really hoping that maybe with Season 4, we'll get a return of the Warzone intel, and then maybe actually on the piece of intel that you'll get from this laptop, maybe that will have some information that will let us get into Bunker 3. Right, so there's the Bunker 3 stuff done. And then this is Bunker 2, but you need a keycard for this, don't you?
Yeah, missing blue keycard.
LDBR awaiting targeting data.
Well, there you go. Also, if you do that, one might do. Bunker 2 here is one of the ones that you need a blue keycard for. And you know this because if you interact with the control panel, rather than asking for a key code, it will say missing blue keycard. So that tells you that you need a blue keycard. There's a group of these, so there's 4 bunkers that need a red keycard. They'll say red keycard at the time. And then there's 3 of them that say they need a blue keycard. Right, so shall we back out and then try and do the City Hall Easter egg?
Yeah, sounds good.
I can't bloody remember how to do the City Hall Easter egg.
I've done it twice.
Is it the same code to start it?
Yes, I think so. Just it's like a 4-digit code, if I remember correctly.
They haven't changed it. 2179, which we got from the subway station's redacted numbers.
Yeah, that's it, yeah.
And that's the same redacted numbers we had before. Shotzi is at CDL Pro, and he's trash talking people in Plunder. Maybe it's not the same Shotzi. There's new paintings. The sailing ship is the missing painting. Allows you to open the airport subway station. Reward specialist. No in subway station. Okay. Yeah, I was thinking like, oh, maybe we'll try and solve the Bunker 0 thing, but I might have one look in Rebirth, but I feel like it's unlikely.
I just think that maybe like with the Rebirth Easter egg, it was to do with laptops and stuff like that, wasn't it? Or like there was a room you were able to go to. So maybe there's like a new room in Verdansk that we're able to go to.
Yeah.
That would reveal the code or something, I don't know.
Right.
Enemy soldier incoming. Check weapons and gear. We're holding for deployment. Enemy dropping into the AO.
Well, that guy was only level 24, but he was chasing me down. That's, I feel like he wasn't really level 24.
All stations, we are green to go. Stand by for deployment.
Right, I'll record something at the beginning of this one. And we have yet another Easter egg has returned, but this one has changed a little bit more, I'd say. So this is the City Hall Easter egg. So, for those of you who remember how to do this, this was one of the more complicated ones from the original Verdansk. The first step is actually going to City Hall, which is right in the middle of downtown. It's this building that has a kind of dome on it, and then this semicircle at the front of it. So we're going to be heading on over there.
Set a drop point for your squad soldier.
That's rubbish. We do that one. And another new... No, not another Easter. And another Easter egg that has returned with this update is the City Hall Easter egg. So City Hall is this building right in the middle of downtown. It's the one that's kind of got a dome on the top there, right in the middle of downtown. And obviously the first step is to get there and try to make sure that you've killed anybody who's in there. Now, this Easter egg has changed a fair bit. It's changed more than a lot of the other Easter eggs have. So you need to pay a little bit more attention as we go in and do this one. So, there's all of these doors around here, and I've got Flynn with me to help me keep me safe. Now, you need to pay attention to all of these paintings that are dotted around. So, there's lots of paintings. There's like a rock. There's a river. There's a hawk. There. What else is there? There's some sort of woods there. These have all changed from what this was like before. There is a lake, I guess. That's a mirror. There is this big sort of mansion-y thing. Looks a bit like Fortune's Keep, to be honest. There's this little house. What other paintings have we got? We've got this one, which is some fruit. A pear. You need to try and remember where these are and what they're showing. There is also another one that has fallen off the wall that's not up there. That one is basically the missing one that you can work out from the process of elimination. That is a ship, and that one would be there, but it's obviously fallen off the wall and it's not there anymore. Now, to start this Easter egg, you need to interact with this keypad here, and you're going to put in the code 2179. Now, be careful when you do this, because it locks City Hall and starts filling it with gas, so you don't have very long to do the Easter egg. So let's give it a go. 2179. So there we go. Now, on this screen, you'll see some things. So there's a White House -1, a rock +2, a horse +2, and an owl -1. So you kind of need to remember that, and it will go through them again. So the White House is this one here, and it's got V on it, so it's all Roman numerals, which is 5. Someone just worked out they can't go on. Now, the rock...
Right, so...
is... Where's that one over there?
Yep.
The rock is 3. So White House is 5. Oh, there's 2 rocks. Why is there 2 rocks? But they're both 3.
House -1 is
That's
4.
fine. So the house was -1, which makes it 4. The rock is 3. The falcon is 9. Also, that +2, so it's 5. So it's...
Yeah.
What was it? 4, 5. The falcon is 9.
Yep.
What was the falcon? And the horse is 1.
The owl is -1. The horse
that's
is
8.
+2.
So that's 3. So what was it?
Yeah.
4, 5, 8, 3. So it
Yeah,
should
that's
be... I need to type in the whole thing in. So we've got the code 4583. So 4583. That's wrong.
Enemy advanced UAV overhead.
I've done it wrong. We're gonna die.
Enemy deployed
yeah.
an advanced
House was
UAV.
-1, rock was +2, horse was +2, and L was -1.
Oh, was the owl last? Oh, it was 4538 then.
Yeah, sorry. That was the way I typed it out. Yeah.
Right. Let's do that again. Sorry, I was trying to do it, and then when you started talking in the middle of it, it just kind of
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah,
broke
my
the
bad, my
flow.
bad. It's trying to hard to communicate. Sorry, my apologies.
No, it's alright. Just, we should have worked out how to do it before we go in. So maybe if you...
I'll write it all down and try work out the code silently, and then I'll try just like give it to you then in the intermission between just waiting for it to pop up, like maybe.
Yeah. Okay. Chat, if you could write down the order of the things plus the additions in chat, that would be helpful. So I'll say a word and then a number. If you could say that, that would be super useful. Hopefully, I mean, I've done the description bit, so we should just be able to go in and do it rather than me having to do all the explanation. At least entering the code is much easier than it used to be. You used to have to do that weird thing where you had to use half numbers to work out what it was. But yeah, if somebody in chat can write out the words I say plus the sums. So like if I say owl plus 2. I know it's not an owl, it's a hawk, but anyway, ignore me. Just put owl or hawk, I don't care, plus 2. And so on.
I'll bring up chat as well, just so
Yeah, it's
I have
just
it there.
easier if we got it there.
Sorry.
Check your gear and weapons. We'll be deploying shortly.
Right, flight path's a bit closer to it this time. I probably will record another introduction just in case, but hopefully it'll be okay. Cassian, if you're still about, would you be able to just, on that map you made, which is amazing, could you just change the title of it so you could put just, because it's not just the Bunker 11 Easter egg, you've got the other bunkers on as well. So maybe put like Season 3 bunkers or something like that, or just get rid of the title, I don't care. But I can crop it, but I don't want to because that bit's where your name is as well. But just because it's like, the diagram is more than just the bunkers, more than just Bunker 11. Right. Another Easter egg that they've re-added into Warzone is the City Hall Easter egg. They have changed this one quite a bit. In some ways it's a little bit easier than it was before, but they've changed the paintings around and how a couple of other parts work. So let's talk you through this one again. So the first step is to go to City Hall, which is this building right in the middle of downtown. So right in the center part of downtown is this building with the dome on top. That's where you're going to head into. Now, in there, you need to find and sort of acquaint yourself with a set of paintings, but these paintings don't change. They don't move. So once you've done this a couple of times, or you've watched a video for a few times, you should be able to remember pretty much where everything is. So I'll just quickly show you if I can find a door that's actually open. There we go. So if you go in here, there's a painting of a White House, and these plaques will have Roman numerals on it later. There's a White House. There is this kind of orange house where sometimes you get the picture of the horse. There is a blank one. Now we know from the process of elimination this is a ship. It should be. There is over here a picture of some fruit. Over here there is this sort of sunset or a lake. Over here there is a rock, and there's another rock that's exactly the same, but these will have the same numbers underneath them. And then there's a river there and a hawk, or I keep calling this an owl here, but I think it is a hawk. I'll keep calling it an owl, and a river. So to start this Easter egg, just like you did before, you hop on over here and interact with this keypad. There's a code. It's 2179. This we got from some of the redacted bits in the train station signs. You can kind of peek around them and spot that this code is 2179. And as soon as you interact with this, the doors will lock and the building will start filling with gas, so you have to move quickly. So Put that in. That will start it going. Then you interact with this computer, and it will show you some pictures and numbers. So that's a rock -1. Don't know what, the ship maybe? An owl +1, and a White House. So, it was a rock -1. So if we go on over and have a look at the rock's at the other side. So I'll run over here. The rock is 8. So -1, that's 7. The ship was the one that's empty by itself. So that's 2. And then what were the other ones? So rock -1 is 7. Ship, if that's what it is 2. The owl +1. And then the White House. So the owl is 2. So +1, that's 3. And then the White House is 5. So what's the code, Flynn?
7235.
Okay. So the code should be, that's 8 -1, which is 7. That's just 2, which will be the ship. That is 2 + 1, so that's 3. And that is the White House, which is just 5. So what is it, 7235?
Yes.
7235. Nope, that's wrong. I'm dead again.
That's literally it though. The house -1, that's 8 -1.
Maybe the second one wasn't the ship.
The L.
Maybe the
+1,
second one wasn't the
that's-
ship.
Yeah.
Don't know what the second one was. Chat, you'd have to be a lot quicker than that if we did it. Thank you for trying for once, guy. Oh, this is very annoying. Got it wrong twice.
Sorry.
So?
I'll try look at the photos this time just to make sure.
Oh, did
that
you not look at the photos?
I was like just waiting for your call out so I could just type.
Oh
it
yeah,
in.
I mean I've not done this before with these paintings, so yeah, look.
Sorry. Okay.
Yeah, I thought that one was the boat because I just didn't recognise the bit of the picture, but I don't know. It was probably something else that I'm sure someone now in chat will be like, well, it was obviously this, but they just didn't think to type it in chat. Can you equip stims in case you get low in health and gas? I guess, but it's like, it wouldn't give you that much extra time. You basically have enough time to work it out once, but you don't have time to like make a mistake. I don't know if you can go back in and try it again after you've done it once, can you? I don't know.
Yeah, me and Bro were doing it multiple times per game. Like we failed and then we just try again.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Why do you say something? I keep backing out.
Sorry, I thought you were doing it for the sake of the video, just trying to get it in one take.
No.
Sorry, my bad. I didn't realize that I
That's
would have
right.
said something.
I thought with the first, maybe it's because we were doing it Battle Royale for a while when we did it the first time. I feel like before it was like once you'd done it once, you just couldn't do it, interact with it again. Oh,
Yeah, we
that's
failed like
awesome.
once or twice, and we were able to go back in and try again in the same
Rucker,
game.
You're headed to the war zone.
So the 2 rocks,
Enemy
the
soldier incoming.
bird, or the falcon, and there it is.
The picture was, I don't know what it was.
See, there's a picture like over here beside me, which is a bit tricky. This one here,
Oh, it's the
it's
woods.
kind of got like, yeah,
Maybe it was that one. I'd forgotten about that one, to be honest. When I did my guide thing, when I looked around, I didn't
Yeah.
show that one.
and like where the
Enemies are dropping
horse
into the
is, and
area.
sometimes it
Watch
shows
the
the horse
sky.
or it shows like the lady on the barrels, like.
Playtime's over.
Yeah.
Stand by for deployment to the war zone.
Right, I'll try again to record it at the beginning because I missed that bit. Another Easter egg that has... Oh, I'm not going to have this with bloody someone saying that in chat. How can I get rid of gameplay chat? I don't even get rid of gameplay chat. An account text chat. Off.
Secure as much cash as you can.
Still
You
on.
are green to get greedy. Mark a drop point for your squad and hit the field.
Another Easter egg that has returned with this update is the City Hall Easter egg. So this one's actually changed quite a bit. I'll show you the steps. It's very similar to the old one, but it has got some big differences. So City Hall is just this building right in the middle of downtown with the big dome on top. And the first step is obviously just to get in there. Try to clear it out. You do not want to be fighting enemies while you're in this building. So we're just going to shoot in. And the next step is to make sure you're acquainted with all of these paintings. So there's a bunch of paintings on the side with plaques underneath them. The plaques will have Roman numerals on them in a bit, but they don't just yet. So there's this kind of river. There is a hawk. There's some rocks. These two paintings both have rocks on, but don't worry, they'll always have the same number underneath them. There's this one which has kind of some trees on it. There's this one that's kind of a lake. There's some fruit over here. If you go around here, you've got a couple of duplicates. So you've got the rock one again, and you've got the trees again. And then down here, you've got a gap one, which is a picture of a ship that we've just worked out. Well, Rogue on my Discord's worked out from the process of elimination. There's also this one, which has this kind of orange building, and there's a horse and some people with hats on down there, and there's a White House there. Now, when you start this, it will lock the doors and start filling the room with gas, so you need to be quite quick after this point. So the code is 2179, which we got from looking just under the redacted bits on the train station signs. As soon as you press this, it will start counting down. You now need to check this screen. So, that looks like a bit of fruit maybe, a White House +1, a horse, and then that weird one. I don't know quite what that weird one is, the last one. So, if the first one was the fruit, that is 8. The White House is 4. The horse is... Oh, I think that's this one. 2 is the weird one. And the horse is 7. So what's the code, Flynn? Oh, you just... So what's the code?
Enemy UAV overhead.
Sorry, I'm just trying to figure it out now. The horse is 567. The horse is X. So I'm not 100% sure on this, man. I'm after getting stuck. I think it's 8471, but I'm not 100% sure. I could be wrong on this.
Hostile UAV in the area.
I don't know what that last one is.
No. The last one, I told you.
I've seen that one last one.
I told you which one it was, didn't I? What did I say it was? It's this one. It was the one that was 2.
Sorry, we can try again anyway.
Won't the gas just kill you again?
Yeah, probably.
Your death will be...
Alright, so I have to record a bit more. So, if you fail it like we just did then, we didn't manage to work it out in time, then you will die. If you're in Plunder, obviously you'll just respawn. Once the doors are back open, the whole thing resets. So you can actually try it again, which I don't think you could do before. Obviously, you do need to make your way back over to City Hall. So what was the problem with that one?
I wasn't sure on what the last one was. I had 87 like 4, and I didn't know what the last one digit was.
It was 2. Well, the painting was 2, but I didn't see what numbers were. So I can't record it and write it down or anything at the same time, and just...
Yeah, sorry.
I'm reading, so I'm reading out the thing, so you could like write down the code while I read it out and look at the picture if you want.
Yeah.
And then I'll tell you what each of the pictures are, and you just need to do the maths. It's a bit too much to keep in my head, all of them. Yeah, we know what to do, Matt. We know what to do. It's more just I'm not even trying to do... I wasn't even trying to do the maps because, like, that's what Flynn was doing. I just...
Yeah,
we had trouble with the pictures for the first one. Just wait till you're back in. Tell me when you're back in.
3, 2, 1. I'm back in the room.
Right, so once you're back in, you can just type in the code again. Same thing, it'll lock up. Look at the computer. So this one says trees +3, boat -2, horse, fruit +2. So the trees, need to find them. The trees are 2. The boat is 6. The fruit is 5. And what was everyone? The horse?
Yeah, the horse.
The horse is on the other side. God damn it. The horse is 3.
Enemy counter UAV inbound.
Right, so that's trees +2.
Okay, so what is it?
What was the fruit again?
It's just over there.
Yeah.
Hang on a second.
5.
Enemy
Oh
UAV is
god.
online.
2, 4, 5, 7.
2457. Are you sure?
No, I'm not.
Oh crap! I'm gonna try this then.
I'm struggling now at the moment.
There we go. See, they got it. Chat got it. Right. So once you've got that correct, then it'll say subway override authorized, and the gas will not kill you, which is very nice. And now you need to get all the way up to the subway station.
Hostile
Well done,
UAV
chat.
in
Thank
the
you, Harry.
area.
Getting that.
Enemy UAV is online.
Right. So let's head on up. So the station that you need to get to is up near the airport. It's this one that you can drop down to in there. Now you might have noticed, if you've been paying attention, one of the problems with this Easter egg in this season, and that's that the metro doesn't really exist. You can get down to part of the station, but there's no trains. This Easter egg used to give you a special train. It was like a way of summoning a special train that would then take you to a secret metro station. That's not the case anymore because the trains don't exist. There's no mechanic for moving you. So instead, it's a little bit different. So once you get to this metro station, the one just to kind of the east of airport, you can go down and you'll notice that, no, what? There's nothing here. What?
Go to the side. Go to the. You see here the button.
Where? Okay. Right, I'll just record that again. So once you get to this metro station, it's the one just to kind of the east of airport. Should be able to get down here. If you go down into here and then there's a button next to shutter, you can now hold this to open up the subway station. That will take you down and say this is Verdansk Airport down here. You go all the way down, you'll see there's some extra boxes as you go down. And then you've got trains that sadly aren't moving, but more orange boxes. So at least in Plunder, you're getting loads of stuff in here. And you've got this special little side room. That challenge that's just on there has nothing to do with it. Now, this used to be a computer that would let you call the special train, which would let you go to a special station. That's not the case anymore. Like, that's not there. There is another little side room here, a little kind of secret bit, and this is basically similar to the station that it would have taken you to otherwise. Where's the specialist in here?
Train station, just in the train carriage here.
Okay, cool. And then if you go onto the train carriage, the non-moving train carriage, you'll see there is specialist right in the middle on there. That's your award for doing this. So just like Bunker 11, you can get specialist for doing this, which is a pretty cool reward. Like, you can do this in normal Battle Royale or in Battle Royale casual. It's a way of getting specialist. And with this and Bunker 11, if you were super quick at doing Easter eggs, you'd be able to get 2 specialists for your team, which would be pretty good. Are there any more rewards in here? Is this it?
Just all the chests.
Yeah.
Not really much anything else now.
That's a shame.
See, it's very underwhelming for what it used to be.
Yeah. Nothing on the screens. They're just all fuzzy. Enemy nearby.
It's just up top.
Yeah.
You can see that they do have like the old escape hatches, but there's just no ladder as well.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a bit of a shame, really. Bit of a shame there's nothing else there.
Yeah.
Make sure there's nothing.
Enemy UAV is online.
Yeah, this used to be the computer where
Enemy
you'd interact with
deployed
it and
an
then that would
advanced
call a
UAV.
train and you have to come back and wait for the train and it would come and take you. Even the train looks a bit more basic somehow than I feel like it used to be.
Enemy dropping into the AO.
Does it not give you foresight? No, I don't think foresight's in the game anymore. I wonder if there's an advanced UAV hidden in here like there was in the other one. Because the other one was not super obvious. It was just like on a desk somewhere.
Enemy UAV overhead.
People asking in game chat, does anyone know how to translate the Russian? for the phones.
Yes. Yes, I do. Can you get to the door out of bounds? I don't think you can't interact with it. Oh, it's actually weirdly, if you go to the door that's out of bounds, it stops you being out of bounds for a second. Yeah, that person must be so confused. Yeah, why does that
I
stop
think it's
you
the same
being
with
out of
this door
bounds?
as well.
That's very odd.
Yeah, the 2 doors, like the other door down there as well. That's weird.
Makes you wonder if that's meant to be a part of it.
Maybe you'll be able to like
Enemies are
use
dropping into the area.
in
Watch
future.
the skies.
Literally, if you're standing at them and you turn around, then you start going out of bounds. Very odd. The clock is at the normal position. There's a weird rabbit here. I don't know. Maybe that rabbit was already there. This would be quite a good thumbnail, actually. No, don't. Not with you standing in the middle of it. Can you go behind me somewhere?
Sorry.
Your icon's still going to be there unless you're behind me.
Oh,
Go ahead.
okay. Sorry. On the way. I'll go behind you.
That's something. Maybe just one here. Can you just go? Yeah, no, you can go there. That's fine.
Enemy
Yellow
dropping into
dot.
the
Bloody
AO.
hell. Yeah, keep going that way. It's better. Oh, it does disappear, actually.
Enemy advanced
There we go.
UAV overhead.
You try it on normal, Matt. Let us know. You know what I hate, Matt. You know what I really
enemy
hate, and I've
squad is
always
hunting
hated in
you.
all my streams
Stay
ever. Is
sharp.
people telling me what to do. People being like, "Do this."
It's blood money.
Pretty sure we did a Bunker
Kill
11 on
enemies,
casual,
take their cash,
and nothing
get
was
hunting.
different.
Yeah. Please play the game. What do you mean? How is this not playing the game, Paradox? Did you come to an Easter egg where it's talking about investigating the bunkers and then you've come in and you've been like, but you're not doing the thing I wanted you to do. That's not what you said you'd do. But you're not doing it. How dare you? Right, so we've done that. We've done things. Liam. No. The other thing I hate is other people deciding
Enemy
that they're
deployed
suddenly
an
mods and
advanced
telling people what to
UAV.
do. Don't do that either. City Hall complete. Right. Liam hasn't learned, so I don't know. You've got some time, I guess. Right, let's leave this and try and get some of these key cards. Can you do the key cards in Plunder? People in
I
chat?
think so, but we
I haven't seen
haven't
any
really had
today.
confirmation on that. It was morely, I
Well,
think.
all it'll take is if someone in chat who's done it has found them. So,
Yeah.
is there anyone in chat? Have you found any key cards in Plunder? Oh, there's new Star Wars Outlaws DLC. Give it a try. Do. Hey, Lucky. So yeah, so we've done Bunker 11. We've done the 2 that you can put codes into. We've done City Hall. I've got to do a better explanation of City Hall while I'm doing it. And then we are... Is the red door active? I doubt it. Don't know. Yeah, we'll try and find key cards in this one.
Oh, do you want to go to like the bunkers and use the codes?
I'm
Get
gonna
those
go
kinda, like-
to do the prison shack and stuff like that.
Cool.
So if I just do exclamation
Use
mark
this time for some
TV,
target practice.
exclamation mark,
The real thing coming soon.
or was it barn? And then prison. So I've got those in chat. I'll go, yeah, I'll just do it. You go wherever you want just to try and find the key cards. I suppose it's better if we're close together actually, just because otherwise if you find one, but you can't drop them, can you?
Yeah. I'll just move with you then. I'll just stick close
All
to you.
stations, we
Kill
are green
people.
to go. Stand by for deployment.
Alright.
Enemy soldier incoming.
So, some... No, oh no, crap.
Plunder.
So, a group of the key card...
That's your
There.
primary objective here.
So, a group of the bunkers can only be opened with new key cards. So, there's blue key cards, which can open up bunkers 2, 8, or 7. And then there's red key cards that can open up 9, 6, 5, and 4. As far as we know, these are just random. Like, you don't know when you're going to find them. You just have to open up a load of boxes. Maybe there's more chance in, like, the bunkers and things like that. I've got absolutely no idea. But that's what we're going to be trying to do, is find some key cards, and then we'll show you what these bunkers look like. I'll also record a new intro for this prison bit. Now, these 3 little rooms have actually been opened since Verdansk came back, and to open them you just use the codes that we originally got from the Pawn Takes Pawn ARG. It's just those old codes, but backwards on this new version. So the one by prison, if you want to open up this one, you just go down to prison and put in the code 13584927, and that'll open up, and then that will give you a couple of boxes. There's some little RCXD parts there. There's one of the old ciphers from Pawn Takes Pawn. An orange box, so you've got a chance of getting something decent. I got a UAV out of that. That's not terrible. Go up to the barn one. What's he supposed to... Can't remember which barn it is. Do you know which one it is?
2 seconds.
Is it like that one?
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
The second one of these special keypad doors is in this barn in Farmlands. So this is just kind of in the middle of Farmlands. If you go into this barn, there's a keypad just under here. And then you can, again, interact with it. And the code for the barn is 361589294. That will open up this. And again, you can go in here. There'll be a couple of boxes dotted around. We've got some armor plates from that one. Then a couple of normal boxes there. Nothing particularly fancy. There's also more ciphers and things like that dotted around here from the old days of Pawn Takes Pawn. Nothing you can use right now, sadly.
Enemy advanced UAV.
And then the last one of these is just by TV Station, just to the east of TV Station. I timed Matt out because he told me to chill, saying it would make more content for me. And I can't be doing with that kind of, oh, you should do this, it'll be content. And saying, daddy, chill. You can do about that weirdness. So he won't be talking for half an hour now. So the third one of these is this one, just to the kind of east of TV Station. There's this little shack, and then the code for this one, if you can actually get it to interact properly, is 018594772. And that one opens up that one, and then you can get in here and get another few boxes. This one has a very fancy map of Verdansk that is incredibly low res for some reason on my screen right now. I'm not sure what's going on with that. As well as some photos and things. Some little target signs that are kind of reminiscent of the stadium Easter egg maybe, where we had to do stuff with reticles. But nothing that I think that we can use right now. Also, yeah, once you've opened up that other door, you can open up this door too, if you want to. Right, we need to try and find some key cards. People have been there, so probably already looted, but double check.
UAV standing by.
Someone up on the edge. They haven't opened all the boxes, so. I take it these key cards are pretty rare.
Mission timeline expired. UAV exiting the AO.
LTBR ready for launch.
16 rounds. Out.
People in Plunder are very bad at the game.
Fire solution was bad. Missed.
There is no key
Enemies
cards
are
there.
dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
That guy didn't have one by any chance, did he?
Precision airstrike standing
No.
by.
Copy that. Longbow 3-1 is on station. Strike inbound. Impact. No hit.
What's that box upstairs? I imagine the rewards will be slightly different if you do it on normal, but I doubt there'll be much else to it. That was a bit rude.
Sorry.
Where's my... Yeah, if anyone in chat who's got some of these key cards has anything on, like, did they come just from orange boxes? Oh, you're just shooting a mine. Sniper in the top of the...
Enemy UAV overhead.
UAV available for tasking.
There's something on the ground near me. Where is he?
Now he's beside me.
UAV is bingo fuel. Returning to base.
Oh, it's like...
Yeah. Oh, had you not seen him?
No, I thought he was like on top of that building. I thought he took care
No,
of
it's
him.
up at the very top. He's an okay sniper. Just got the blue and red cards random out of loot chests, but any loot chests or... It's gonna be a case of opening as many as we possibly can.
Enemy advanced UAV overhead.
This is less fun just having to open random boxes. Do any...
Contracts, see if you get the reward from that. I remember you used to get the red key cards from contracts as well, didn't you?
I did, yeah. You
Might do this recon real quick.
The small and easy to miss. Yeah, I don't think I've missed
Mark
any
the
yet.
point on your map containing enemy intel. Capture and secure it. Execute contracts to earn payment.
Spy camera. I forgot those were in the game. Has any people who have been in those bunkers? Is there anything interesting in any of them, or is it just a couple of boxes? Because I can't bother to do a video of going in every single one if there's nothing interesting in them.
Your squad mate has reached the intel. Joining them will speed up the process.
This intel done now in a minute or two?
UAV in the
Or
area.
about 10 seconds, sorry.
UAV standing by.
I've opened so many stupid boxes.
Capture complete. Hell of a job.
Fly UAV.
The enemy's about
Got
to complete their
scavenger, got a
objective.
sentry
Shut
turret.
them down.
No. Key card from what I can see.
Enemy attack helos in the airspace. Take it down and secure that cache.
Bunker 8 has a jug suit on a table with a radio playing jug music. Is that the only one that's got anything interesting in it? I've opened so many boxes. I've not found anything.
UAV available for tasking.
Bunker 6 has some screens you've seen on computers in Avalon Special. What's Avalon Special Air Force Unit about? What do you mean? Don't know what you're talking about there. I kind of don't even want to find one now
Enemy
because
advanced
it's
UAV
gonna be too
overhead.
close to the end.
Priority tasking request received. UAV exiting AO.
Enemy advanced UAV is active.
Now I'm gonna back us out of this. Go back. So I'd struggle to get to a bunker in time. That person signed me once and then they're going to be annoyed that I just quit before they shot me again. So did none of the others have anything interesting? Just 8 and 6. Kind of weird. Bunker 6. Oh, that's the one up on... Okay, see. Bunker 8. I feel like either 7 or 8. Apparently we can get both of those with a blue card now. You used to not be able to get into one of those. Back when the original bunkers opened, you could obviously open 11. You could open 0 and 10, 9, 6, 5, 4. I think 3 and 7. Was it? No, 3 and 7 or 2 and 7? There were 2 of those that you never could open before. If you load into Lowtown Codcaster, you can the drawbridge computer screen that say special forces. I think I might just use the find one of the key cards and then be like, this is how you just pick up a key card, then you can go to one of these things. Ideally, I'll find a blue one and I'll find a red one, and then I can just be like, then you go to these places and see for yourself what's in there. Because otherwise it's going to take ages to find, like, well, if I find a red and blue, I'll go into those 6 and 8 then. 3, 7, and 8, and 8 were never open before.
Check weapons and gear.
All of this
We're holding
was
for
so long
deployment.
ago. So I remember back being excited about Easter egg stuff with Pawn Takes Pawn and being like, oh yeah, they're going to keep on doing this forever. And then they never did anything interesting again. Well, High Moon did the cool Easter eggs in, like, Fortune's Keep. Burp. And Ashika. But there wasn't a lot of this kind of stuff ever again. For 4 years. And now there's kind of some stuff.
All stations, this is
But it's
Shadow
not that
01.
interesting.
Deployment to the war zone has been authorized.
5 of the bunkers dotted around the map can be opened, but only if you manage to find a red or a blue key card. So these bunkers again can be seen on Cassian's map pretty clearly. 6 is up in the northeast of the map. 5 is on that kind of ice field near military base. 4 is over on the cliffs near Dam. They can all be opened if you find a red key card. And then 7 and 8, which are just these ones on the other side of the bridge down here, and 2 all the way over here, they can be opened if you manage to find a blue key card. There's also 9, which is down by prison. That's another red key card one. That's miles away from all of the others, but it's right down here on the south. So in this game, we're going to try to find some key cards. We're just going to search around. It seems like contracts don't necessarily spawn them. There's no particular boxes that give you better luck than others. It's just a matter of playing the game until you manage to find some of these key cards. So yeah, let's just open boxes. I guess.
Heads up. An enemy squad marks you as a bounty target. Enemy soldier incoming.
There, try grab the scav.
What does that mean, Mine Scrambler?
Yes.
Supply box is located. Move to secure.
Yeah, it gives you more boxes. Tells you where the boxes are. Yeah, I'll probably do a better explanation of that at some point. Once I find one of these key cards. Well, I'm gonna get people bloody chasing after me because I've picked up so much money. Which isn't ideal. Probably should stop interacting with the cash registers, they're not gonna drop a key card.
Enemy deployed an advanced UAV.
Oh, supply
Supply
UAV.
box secured.
Handy.
Move to the next one. Enemy UAV is online.
UAV standing by.
Enemy advanced UAV overhead.
Some people are very bad at sniping. They try, bless them. Just bad at it. I've got a bounty.
2 supply boxes down. 1 to go. Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
I hate stuff like this where it's just luck. I really can't be bothered with it. Oh, found one. Nice. So this is a red access card that I've just found. So this red access card would give me access to 4 different bunkers. There's bunker 4, which is on the cliffs up here. Bunkers 5, which is in the sort of ice around here. Then there's bunker 6, which is right on the kind of east side of the map, up on these hills. And then bunker 9, which is down by the prison. Since I'm already pretty far south, I think bunker 9 is probably going to be my best bet. Although there are a lot of people around here, so let's find a truck and head on over there. And hope that we don't get absolutely murdered on the way. Because if you do drop these cards, you drop them. Like, if you die while you're holding them, you will lose it. So let's head on over to the bottom of prison. If it'll actually let me into the truck. And see what's in the bunker. Now, if you want to check which card you've got, if you just look at your inventory by pressing down the D-pad, you can see on the right there, I've got a key card. And the sort of red bit at the top, that shows you that it's one of the red ones, which lets you get into bunkers 4, 5, 6, or 9.
Takeoff is en route.
Luckily, that guy did not have explosives or did not want to mess with me. Oh, now I'm a top earner. That's not good. Hopefully someone else will earn a little bit more pretty soon. Flynn, maybe stop trying to open boxes right now.
I'm done. I'm following you. I'm just going to
Okay.
give you back up from about.
Oh, someone
15
must have
meters behind
died
you.
then to make us.
Enemy advanced UAV is active.
So here we are at Bunker 9, just near prison. So if I interact with this, this will open up. It's very exciting. Just over here near prison. And then if I go in there, we can have a quick look around. All the Bunker 9 branding, very on point. Can hop down here. There's obviously some boxes down here. I'm going to double check to see if we get any more key cards while we're in this bunker.
Enemy advanced UAV overhead.
A couple of kill streaks and things. Looks like there is a UAV that might be guaranteed down there because that was just sitting right on the floor.
Available for tasking.
But sadly, no more bunker key cards. Now this bunker is not a very interesting one, as you can see.
Enemy
All of these
soldier
doors are
incoming.
locked. There's another keypad at the back, but it's not a door that's going to open anytime soon. Not a lot that you can really do in here. Just a very, very generic bunker. And all of the bunkers will have slightly different layouts, slightly different decorations. But sadly, there's nothing really that you can interact with any of them right now. There's a guy on the cliff watching over us.
Enemy deployed an advanced UAV.
This hole. One on top of the cliff as well.
Found him.
Priority tasking
Oh, there's another one higher up.
We're done.
Yeah, yeah. Cracked him. He's backed off. I'm gonna try to push up a little
He
bit.
is not backed up. Cracked him again. Have they not got the thing here? Oh yeah, they do. They're both dead.
Nice, thank you.
Right, I might just do some looting in the prison since I'm here. See if I can find a blue
Yep.
key card.
I do the floating door Easter egg if I can find it real quick.
Yeah. Be interesting to see if that gave you anything different.
Yeah.
Oh, I found it. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's 76514. 76514. 76514. Got that down. 76514. 76514. Can someone in chat write that down? 76514. 76514. Thanks, Harry.
When you found the blue key card or the red key card, sorry, was it just out of like a blue box or like a golden box?
Just normal box, I think.
Nice.
7, 6, 5,
Enemy
1.
advanced UAV is active.
Bling, 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 bling. It's like an old ship wheel here. I never noticed this before. It's pretty steady.
Check the shack as well.
Mm-hmm.
Love money. Hunt enemy squad.
No,
take their
nothing in
cash.
this.
Let's get after it.
Sad times.
UAV standing by.
Not even loads of money, really, considering it's plunder. Nothing good.
Enemy advanced UAV overhead.
UAV is bingo fuel. Returning to base.
Just go open some boxes in farms, I
Enemy
guess.
deployed an advanced UAV.
An advanced UAV. I wonder if someone going to Bunker 11. Yeah, I don't know whether to... Maybe it is better to do a specific Bunker 11 Easter egg thing and then tomorrow do more of a general one. Because that is exciting. It's probably the most exciting thing is that there's Bunker 11. Oh, I need this.
Deserves its own video.
I think people are going to be looking for that, aren't they?
Yeah.
If I do a generic one, and people might not find it, because they'll just be like... They're not going to be searching for new bunkers opening.
Ready for tasking.
So I want all like the translations for the numbers 1 to 10 and stuff like that.
Yeah, there's a lot to go for in it. Yeah, maybe I'll do that.
Yeah.
Save all of this for something tomorrow. Have you ever attempted Easter eggs in one game? Yeah, in the olden days. Done like City Hall Stadium and Bunker 11 in one thing. It's not as exciting as you'd think,
Target that bird and secure the cache.
sadly. I mean, maybe in this version of it, maybe there would be something if you did Bunker 11 and the Stadium in one game. I doubt it, but you never know. Something that somebody can try. Sorry, chat, for being so serious today. It's always a little bit frustrating when this stuff happens, when I'm not expecting it. I was expecting them to come back and lay around on the sofa. I did not expect to be coming back and be having to play Call of Duty. It's amazing how many boxes you can open and not find it. Like, it's close to time now where it wouldn't matter anyway. What's the farm one? What's the farm code? Is it 361588294? Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna end it there because I think... Oh, we are third. Maybe I'll just get the XP for being third.
Friendly buy station deployed. Enemy advanced UAV is active.
It's ridiculous that you can come third without really trying in Plunder. I mean, I suppose we have just been opening boxes pretty much non-stop, but it's like...
Enemy advanced UAV
We haven't been
overhead.
like chasing people down or killing people or worrying what anyone else is doing. I've only killed people when they've tried to kill me.
Enemy deployed an advanced UAV. Bounty targets are up. Get after them.
What was a truck coming here? Hey, I found another key card.
No way.
25 are still active in the AO.
I'm dead.
Target acquired. Strike inbound.
Oh, they got all my money. Just before we ended. We went all the way down to 5th.
We failed. We didn't secure enough cash.
You said that the Walking Cane Easter egg was a reference to Fortune's Keep. However, it's a Verdansk Easter egg back there. I know, I found that Verdansk Easter egg back in the day. I've forgotten why I thought, what part of it I thought was a Fortune's Keep thing. Which part of it was it the name of it or something? Lost Lion? I don't know. I can't remember, but yeah, I know that was an old Easter egg. If you look up, mine's I did the guide for that old Verdansk one, Noxvet. Back in the day, we found that because I distinctly remember that was the first Verdansk Easter egg where I don't think anybody else cared the slightest bit about it. No one else was looking for it. We weren't racing anyone. It took us a while to find it because it was bizarre. And yeah, the calling card thing was kind of glitched out at first. Yeah, the wine bottle one was definitely a Fortune's Keep reference, because that was a reference to the Fortune's Keep wine bottle Easter egg. Maybe I misspoke if I said that the grave one was. I don't remember saying that that one was a Fortune's Keep reference, but maybe I did. Sounds like the sort of thing I might say. Right, so we did, in that one we did red card, bunker 9. Should have done bunker 6, really. But I found another red card then, so that's 2 in one game. What was the calling card like? It's just like a sort of... I've forgotten the name of that artist who does the comic book things, but it was like his style of a woman, I think. It was very boring. But it sort of said a swear word on it, so, you know, that's exciting to children. Fortune's Keep did have a grave you can dig up, so that's true.
We're headed to the war zone. Get geared up and stand by.
Fortune's Keep had a lot of fun Easter eggs. I never really, Knoxfair, I never really get hung up on who found which of the Warzone Easter eggs, because it's like, just nobody cares. Like, Bunker 11, I definitely wasn't the first person to open it, but I was part of the group that worked it out. I was the one that figured out what the Morse code phones were doing and mapped them out, and organised the groups that managed to get it done. Stadium, we were the first ones to do. City Hall wasn't. I was at work, but I think people on my Discord were amongst the first to do it. Rebirth Island, both the first and second one, we were the first. Like, I think all of the Rebirth Island ones, we've been the first to do them. Fortune's Keep, we were the first to do all of them. Ashika, I'm pretty sure we did all of them first. Maybe not all of them, not the flying drone one, I don't think. Right, let's get searching. I'm going to go up to the lumber, I think. It's quite close to where I want to be. But yeah, I'd say most of the Warzone Easter eggs we did first. But I would say that most of the time, other people weren't even looking for them.
Enemies dropping into the AO.
Yeah, the only thing that's ever come from talking too much about who did the Easter eggs first is the odd bit of, like, aggro from some people. One person in particular. But yeah, there's like, there used to be a couple of people that would get very funny about it. Oh, I'm dead. I've been in or around most of the Easter egg hunts. When you say successful ones, yeah, I don't tend to get involved in the ones where there isn't actually an Easter egg. Roy Lichtenstein, yeah, that's the comic book artist guy. Yeah, it's like in the style of him. I know, right, news fan, it is rare. But yeah, like, Fortune's Keep, the newer Fortune's Keep, I did the ray gun one thing, I think, first. I don't think we did the Cursed Skull or the Dragon first. Oh, the Keep, we might have done the Keep one first as well, but that was harder to tell. But yeah, I've never taken like a huge amount of interest in trying to track it, because it's like, it's such a difficult thing to prove. It's very easy for some people to be like, oh, I did it first, I just wasn't streaming or whatever. Or there's a very annoying thing that's happened a few times where we've kind of been trying to work it out, and then somebody's been watching us, and then we've worked out how to do it, and then they've just kind of hopped in, and, you know, in our game we had to wait for something, like the gas was coming in or something, and they hop into a game just before us and then complete it, and then they immediately come to spoil what happens, and it's like,
Enemy UAV overhead.
It's like, even with the zombies Easter eggs that are like the more proper Easter eggs, I don't think really many people care about who does them first. Like, I think people would struggle to tell you who did most of the Black Ops 6 ones first. I did one of those first and then was happy, and now I don't care anymore. There was a really stupid one with there was the rebirth one with the briefcases, and we did it first, but then I didn't want to make my guide because it was like obviously incomplete. Like, we'd done it in a way where we'd just got lucky, where we had RNG giving us the bits that we knew, so we completed it that way. And then I was like, I don't really want to make a guide like this because it's incomplete. It's not like you wouldn't really be able to follow it properly. And then another... Oh, I got another red key card. So here is another red key card that we just found in a random box in lumber. Just a normal box, not a red box or anything like that. There is, along this train track up this hill, there is another bunker. So we're going to head on over there. Hopefully Flynn's going to help protect me. And we will try and open this one up. So this is bunker 6, which you can open up using a red key card. Yeah, so I was like deciding, okay, I want to find all of the briefcase locations before we do this. And we knew all the codes, where all the codes were, but we didn't know where all the briefcase locations were. And it took us like 8 hours to do it. And then I had to make the video and edit all together and stuff. And then in the meantime, DK Dynamite put out what he called he was like, it's his complete guide to the Rebirth Island Easter egg. And you know, he'd only done like 6 of the briefcase locations, so it wasn't complete at all. And when I asked him about it, he was just like, oh, well, like, it doesn't matter because like people can just keep hopping in games till they get the one. It's like, oh, it's not really a complete guide, but whatever. But then when I put my guide up, he then accused me and said that I'd copied him, because he was like, oh, well, there's no way you could have found all these codes. You must have used my guide to find them. It's like, you can literally look back at the stream and see us finding all of them. But that was very annoying. And then he was adamant, and he was just going around telling his community, which is a lot bigger than my community. He was going around telling them that I had ripped off his guide to make mine, which was very, very frustrating.
Enemy deployed an advanced UAV.
But, you know, it's one of those weird things where, like, obviously we don't own these Easter eggs. You know, it's not like I created these Easter eggs. We just solved a puzzle. Other people will solve the puzzle in the same way, because there's only one way to solve them. So it's not like I own anything like that. The only thing that really winds me up is when people are like, oh, there we go. I'm going to record a bit. So this is bunker 6. This is just on the northeast of the map. See, just up here near the train tracks. So we can use the red key card to open this one up. And this one has something a little bit different inside, apparently. This is the first time I'm going into it, so I'll be having a look at the same time as you. But supposedly, there's something a little bit different inside. So if we head in, there's some boxes, as per usual. Lots of boxes, just double checking in case I get another key card, so no more. There's a UAV on the table, which is great. There's some computers with various things on them. That's a Special Air Force of the SAU, Special Air Force of the USA. Fair enough. Lots and lots of photos and things, which we've seen in the other ones. Quite a lot of boxes in this one, really. Another keypad that is inactive. Sign up there. I don't know what that's meant to say. It looks like something's been rubbed out, which is kind of interesting. Over here, there's some machines and stuff. And then over here, there's another photo board, just like the ones that we've had in lots and lots of different locations. Oh, so what was meant to be the special thing here? Just these computer screens? Oh.
I think so.
I guess.
I thought there was a bunker as well that had like a juggernaut and some heavy
That's
metal
8,
music
I
or something.
think. 8. But
Yeah.
we need a blue key card to get into that one. So there we go. What is Easter egg around phones? Bunker 11. Yeah. You can literally look up my old guard for Bunker 11 if you want to see it. I'm going to do a new one. But yeah, you can look at my old one. So we'll just go over in. Someone there. Oh, someone crossing in a quad or motorbike or something.
Just like at the corner of the mountain there.
Oh crap, he ran away.
Alright, pushing our left side. Oh, they're pushing now.
Yeah, they're fighting someone else. There's a buggy coming up. One of these people might have one of these. Oh, they're shooting me. Someone still alive in here? Dunno. People who play Plunder are not very good at the game. Someone just fired a rocket at me? I don't even know where from. But no, none of them had keycards. Sad times. Yeah, I don't know where he is. Someone fired a rocket at me. Keep on opening boxes.
Yeah, a lot of these real quick. Get down our cash.
Enemies are dropping into
Someone
the
just dropped
area.
in near me.
Watch the skies.
He's really close.
Enemy advanced UAV is active. Supply crates have been
Yeah,
restocked.
dealership near airport's one of the places. There's a lot of different locations for it.
Care package on standby.
No, we're not doing as well on this one.
Precision airstrike standing by. Enemy dropping into the AO.
Where? Next time I'll probably drop here. Trying to find a blue bloody key card. Oh, someone just shot me.
Pick down the blue key card.
Hey, where is it?
On me.
Okay, I'm just going to record.
Enemy deployed.
So here we have a
UAV.
blue access card. Now the blue access card can very conveniently be used to open up some bunkers just up here. Right by where we found it, which is absolutely amazing. Someone's dropping in there. I'm going to have to kill them. Sorry. That's him dead. So that's bunker 7 and that's bunker 8. If we go into bunker 8, I think, with the key card. So this requires a blue one. You can open up both of these, 7 and 8. Let's see what's in bunker 8. So this is just here on the east side of the map. And here we go. Lots and lots of boxes again. And there's some Juggernaut equipment here, which is pretty cool. And a stereo next to it. You can just about hear, if you listen very carefully, there's some shooting going on. But there is the Juggernaut music playing from this stereo. So that's kind of new, that's a little bit different. There's also one of the old Cypher things, that's back from Pawn Takes Pawn, ignore that. But yeah, a Juggernaut suit and a stereo playing the Juggernaut music. Sadly, not a Juggernaut suit you can use. You can't pick it up. Another UAV, if you want another UAV. Another inoperable keypad, as well as an elevator button that we can't use. But yeah, that's kind of cool. Something a little bit different. Something a bit new. I think the statue used to be here, but that is new. The Juggernaut music. All the people out here. Oh god.
Priority tasking request received. We
Bad
are-
gas. Well, that's good that we got that. Oh, yeah, you can hear it a bit better now. Where are they?
One's outside the bunker entrance, pushing me, I think, a little bit.
What's he got? Oh, it's that sentry gun.
Yeah. What's up?
That's a lot of money on him. Perhaps a nod to Jug Royale. Mate, I think it's just like, hey, Juggernauts, remember them? But that's pretty cool. We've done a red key card. We've done a blue key card. Is there still one here? Oh, yeah.
One.
He's right next to me. Woohoo!
Hands up. I thought that was a sentry gun.
Enemy soldier incoming.
Is that, oh. What was that
On
sentry
the
gun that
flight
killed you?
station bunker.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
bloody... Oh, I'm getting shot from the back. 14, please.
The enemy secured more cash.
Sad times. Do. 4 kills. 36 supply caches. I opened a lot of bloody supply caches there. Right, I think that's everything. Like, yeah, I found, like, I could go and open up every single bunker, but I think that would be quite tedious. I think that'll do. So, cheers for the game stream.
No worries.
Thanks for the help.
Cheers, man. Thank you very much.
Bye.
All the best.
And chat, thank you very much for hanging out. I'm going to go make a video about Bunker 11 and probably the City Hall Easter egg as well. Which is a very complicated thing to do, but I'm sure it'll be fine. And then I'm going to go to sleep. But I will be back in the morning. So I'll be back in about, oh god, just under 9 hours. I'll be back. So I will see you all then. Bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. And it'll be lovely. The Bunker 1 code is 04222021. Right, thank